As if we weren't excited enough for Injustice 2, we've got a brand new trailer to watch on repeat, and it's full of hints of what we can expect in the sequel to the modern classic fighting game.
Savior.
The story for Injustice 2 picks up where Gods Among Us left off, and Superman is still chained up. That's what you get for destroying Metropolis, Clark.
Monster. Guardian. Vigilante. The preservation of life.
One of Injustice 2's new playable characters is Supergirl. She lands heavy and looks totally ready for battle. We can't wait to play as the Girl of Steel and to eventually try her out as Power Girl with the Premier skin.
So often, the justification for taking it. Humans, elevating those that keep guard until they watch too close, and the so-called hero.
Here, Batman watches grainy security footage of Harley Quinn up to her usual hijinks. You'll remember in the first game that Batman actually teamed up with the Clown Princess to take down Superman,
condoning the very act he would condemn. Transgressions of the past.
Supergirl watches a planet explode in the distance, but then appears to blink it away. Whether she's having a vision of Krypton's end or watching an entirely different planet blow up, you can bet this is triggering some majorly deep-seated anxiety.
Shape actions to come. As offspring turns into adversary.
You always have to do a double take when you see Batman fighting Robin. In the Born to Kill story arc from Batman and Robin, Damian turned on Batman as part of a larger strategic plan. But aside from that, Batman and Damian have always fought on the same side in the comics. But remember that Damian aligned with Superman in the first Injustice game and drove a wedge in their father-son relationship.
Yesterday's loss.
This is the starting point for the story in Gods Among Us. Superman cradles the dead body of his wife Lois, who was pregnant with their child when he accidentally killed her. Lois is Clark's true love. They've been together for almost 8 decades in the comics and married in 1996. They had a son named John in 2005 who's getting his own series with Damian Wayne called Super Sons.
Leads to madness. And God becomes tyrant.
Ouch! Batman may have a moral code that forbids killing in the comics, but Superman in Injustice Gods Among Us is a different story. After Supes discovered the Joker was behind Clark's unintended murder of Lois, it was lights out for the Clown Prince.
Becomes outcast. Becomes dust. As faction.
The word society here refers to a mysterious new group in Injustice 2 that is set on world domination. And we need more details, stat, please and thank you.
Dissolve and form. And lust for power enslaves.
Here's our first partial look at Poison Ivy, who's another new playable character in the game. Who knows what they'll come up with for her finishing move, but if it's anything like what she did to take down Clayface during the Batman No Man's Land comic event, it is going to be awesome.
All. Such folly and futility in the grand design. Curious how lines once clearly defined.
We don't know much about Supergirl and who she'll align with, so it's interesting to see her fighting against Wonder Woman. The two faced off in an epic battle in 2013's Supergirl issue 17 that pushed them both to the limit of their powers.
Find. Become blurred. Perhaps it is time for them to be redrawn.
This is the first time we've seen the big bad of Injustice 2, Brainiac. He's a traditional Superman villain in the comics, and he's one of the new additions to the game's playable roster. We have no doubt that he'll wreak havoc in the most maniacal way possible. And for those who always stick around until the very end of trailers, we're treated to the reveal of Darkseid. Consider Injustice 2 pre-ordered. Well, that's our breakdown of the trailer. And remember, you can join the battle right now with the Injustice 2 beta. Sign up at injustice.com. See you tomorrow.